Greetings, this is Vlodril and welcome back to Let's Play Contradiction. Alright. I think this is what I was missing.
Aha. So, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way, except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going to give Kate the £500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector. It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So, how often do you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
We have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam or anything like that. People pay for this course per session. We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes, we are. We have to. This is a business, not a charity.
They are testing them.
So Ryan's claiming the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
There is a... They would not test people. And what is the other answer? Was it... Crap. I hate that they don't put them in the last place, so you have to find it. Oh no, no. Tested, maybe it's on Kate. Where are you? Where the hell did that answer go? Ah, I think it's this. Yes. Let's put it in a random auto-hypnosis.
Well, which
answer.
one is it, Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them, yes.
Including Kate?
Yes.
Why was she being tested?
She was being tested because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate was in the running to be prime candidate?
Yes!
And did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference!
Good, relax.
If Simon decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand. We had nothing to do with it.
Wow, the overacting.
Midnight, and still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed. It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.
Alright. Interesting. I guess we'll start with Simon. Stop being so loud.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
How do you think you'd have reacted if you'd found out that Kate had been chosen to be prime candidate?
Is that... Was she?
I'm just asking how you think you'd react.
I don't know. I wouldn't react in any way, really. I'm not bothered. I don't think she was, though.
What makes you think that?
Well, it's just an impression I got. You know, she's a bit flaky, to be honest. She's just not really prime candidate material.
Wow. Guess not. You can't say that you spend the months undermining her. Anything else? There's something about Kate actually. Not really. Alright.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Do you know whether Kate was in the running to be prime candidate or not?
I don't, but I do think she would have been chosen just because she was, you know, Kate.
You didn't discuss it with Kate?
No. No, she never talked about this.
Interesting. I don't agree about anything with her boyfriend. He didn't discuss anything about Atlas. No. So we can't, you know, talk about for some reason. Let's completely disregard it. Yeah, I don't see anything else about Kate. There should be a better sorting system too about the answers. Specific answers about Kate, specific answers about Atlas, or, you know, stuff like that. Alright, I don't see anything else.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Alright, go to the pub. Speak with Rebecca, which probably has nothing to say about it. But we'll see.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Did you know Kate Vine was a prime candidate?
No.
Wow.
Thank
That was
you.
short.
Probably be back later.
Okay. New. There, probably not. Right, your turn.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Was Kate a prime candidate?
Well, as Ryan has probably already told you, yes, she was. Did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, it's company policy. Leaders don't get involved.
And it covers your back, of course.
Well, nobody knows the students better than they do, Inspector. It's much better to let them just work it out among themselves.
It isn't very professional to force students to test each other to the point where one of them gets killed, Paul.
We don't force students to do anything that they don't want to do, Inspector.
So you don't force them into being tested?
No, we don't encourage anybody to hurt or offend anybody else here.
You don't use threshold testing, for instance?
No. If Simon Thompson went too far with Kate, that's his responsibility, not ours. He's the one you should be speaking to, if truth be told. I don't trust him myself.
Alright. Leaders don't get involved in testing students, that's probably a lie. That's also probably a lie. Students are not encouraged to hurt each other. Words out of the box. Okay, maybe not. CD mirror used on the course. Okay. Oh, is that a... Who was it? Was that not a contradiction? That totally sounded like an auto-hypnosis thing. You're a weird game. You did not encourage to hurt each other. How about there is no guilt, whatever. Do whatever you want. Ideas over morality. Nope, nothing. Yeah, I don't see something. Ryan with his little balloons. Probably can't do anything about that.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Alright, let's go to Atlas and then I'll take a break because, yeah. Actually, why am I doing that? I'll check the other places. That would be a problem if you skipped a walking, you went straight with the map. A lot of things happened while you were walking, so... Of course, the wrong way. They never close this thing. Midnight. What the hell? Not really. I'll check the mirror room as well. Nothing. Nothing new. Okay. Guess I'll speak to Brian. I'm not sure I have anything new though. And he's not here, so I won't speak to him. Did we see him anywhere else? No. Didn't. Not in the house, not in the pub. Go to James. That's the wrong thing. If we have anything else. I think you only get that after you have a good clue.
Chief Ryan admitted that he asked Simon to test Kate to see if she was good enough to be prime candidate, but he's throwing it all back on Simon. Says it was up to Simon about how he went about testing her.
Very convenient. What does Paul say?
He pretty much backs Ryan up. He claims they don't do any threshold testing.
Well, that's a load of horse droppings. He knows you're onto him, Jenks, which means you're getting somewhere at last. It's only taken you till midnight, but well done nonetheless. Listen, call me back. I'm watching a movie that Christopher Lee's only just turned up, so I'll be here for another hour or so, yeah?
Okay, Chief. I'll call again.
Yeah, bye.
So, yeah. What a crappy job you've been doing solving a murder in 4 hours. These guys. In here. The new stuff. Opium. No. And I don't think I have anything to ask James about it. Where the hell is Ryan? Don't know. Alright, I'll check the last area and then I'll take a break. Yeah, there's nothing here. Alright. I'll end this episode here. Well, I can check this too. Thank you for watching, subscribe, like, leave a comment. And I will see you next time with more Contradiction. Actually, let's see. We're at 93%, so I think maybe one more video and it will be done. We'll see. I'll see you next time.